This episode is brought to you by FX's The Beauty Official Podcast. Join host Evan Ross Katz on the official podcast for FX's hottest new series, The Beauty, taking you behind the scenes with its amazing stars as they discuss the show's most jaw-dropping moments. Featuring Evan Peters, Anthony Ramos, Jeremy Pope, Ashton Kutcher, Rebecca Hall, Bella Hadid, Meghan Trainor, Isabella Rossellini, Jessica Alexander, and Ari Grainer. Search FX's The Beauty wherever you listen to podcasts.
And now, stop me if you've heard this before on the Toddcast podcast.
You've known about Widemouth Mason since the mid-90s. Their songs Midnight Rain and My Old Self were big radio hits. Their sound is unmistakable. Blues, rock, funk combined. They're all killer players. They were inducted into the Western Canadian Music Hall of Fame last year in 2024. They played with some of rock's biggest, AC/DC, the Rolling Stones, ZZ Top. And when Widemouth Mason singer Shaun Verreault was a guest, we talked about his early years of playing. Vancouver band Mother Mother came up and how social media can blow up your band. The Vancouver Canucks, we talked about his love of Prince. We talked about the COVID years, Trump's tariffs, seeing INXS in concert, growing up to the Beatles, Steve Miller, Air Supply. Both of Shaun's parents recently passed away. He brought that up. And stop me if you've heard this before. Shaun talked about the tenacity of his manager at a certain gig in Saskatoon with Big Sugar and how that moment played a key role in his band's success.
We did a gig in Saskatoon, and our manager at the time just goaded Gordie Johnson, because Big Sugar were headlining it, going, "You need to see my band. You need to see my band." And to make him go away, he said, "I'll come watch the first couple songs from the soundboard." And at the end of it, he came in our dressing room and went, "What are you guys doing for the next month and a half? I want you to open our tour." And Digging a Hole had just come out, and they had a sold-out tour across Canada from coast to coast. And that was the seed of our audience across the country. We'd gotten in fighting shape from playing all these little places that people were angry at the color of 2/3 of the band's skin in, and we were ready when there was a room that was geared a little bit toward us. It was fish in a barrel compared to what we'd been doing. And then from there, the first couple singles came out, and you remember it was a totally different music industry then, right? Every city had a rep from every record company who had relationships, and there were multiple weekly newspapers and daily newspapers and breakfast TV shows. So we just did all that stuff, man. We'd do promo for hours around every show and then go hang at a Sea Fox or something, talking to people after sound check, and then head over to the gig and built it up one person at a time.
Stop Me If You've Heard This Before on the Toddcast podcast is powered by the Home Dwell Group. Buying a house? Selling your home? Contact Kyle at homedwell.ca today.
Oh, please, not that music. That music gives me nightmares from my childhood.
Could we get something a little bit lighter, some lighter music here?
Are you a fan of true crime TV shows?
And what about Unsolved Mysteries, the show that jump-started all of our love of true crime?
I'm Ellen Marsh.
And I'm Joey Taranto.
And we host I Think Not, a true crime comedy podcast covering some of the wildest stories from your favorite true crime campy TV shows all the way to Unsolved Mysteries.
Baby, you will laugh, you will cry, you'll think about true crime in a whole new way, and you'll also ask yourself, who gave these people mics?
New episodes of I Think Not are released every Wednesday, with bonus episodes out every Thursday on Patreon.
And every Monday, you can listen to our True Crime Rundown, where we go over the top true crime headlines of the week.
So come and join us wherever you listen to your podcasts.
For 8 years, we've been asking the same question over and over again. How did this happen? My name's Mandy.
And I'm Melissa, and we're the hosts of Moms and Mysteries, the true crime podcast with over 55 million downloads.
We're two Florida moms who are obsessed with mysteries. Each week, we do deep dives into fascinating true crime stories.
We cover everything from infamous cases like Casey Anthony
to the bizarre and complex crimes right here in our home state, like the shocking murder of FSU professor Dan Markell.
We bring you the facts, but with warmth and wit you'd only get from two friends who have been hooked on mysteries since childhood.
Join us for new episodes of Moms and Mysteries every Tuesday and Thursday.
Listen to Moms and Mysteries on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast.
The Regency era. You might know it as the time when Bridgerton takes place, or the time when Jane Austen wrote her books. But the Regency era was also an explosive time of social change, sex scandals, and maybe the worst king in British history. And on the Vulgar History podcast, we're going to be looking at the balls, the gowns, and all the scandal of the Regency era. Vulgar History is a women's history podcast, and our Regency era series will be focusing on the most rebellious women of this time. That includes Jane Austen herself, who is maybe more radical than you might have thought. We'll also be talking about queer icons like Anne Lister, scientists like Mary Anning and Ada Lovelace, as well as other scandalous actresses, royal mistresses, rebellious princesses, and other lesser-known figures who made history happen in England in the Regency era. Listen to Vulgar History wherever you get podcasts.